Yes, sir. Ski, we're back at it again. Well, at least I am. My boys were ducking this one like kids dodging a wet kiss from their mama.
What did he say?
They can't get a plate of the cookout anymore. They can't use any more secret black handshakes. Their black cards are revoked from missing today's movie. Respect. Respect is earned, not given. And this flick, based on Aretha Franklin's career, definitely aims for the high notes. Jennifer Hudson plays Aretha Franklin as she grows up in one of the hardest eras not only for black folk but black women. The story is about her journey from a timid, unsure girl to one of the strongest music legends in entertainment. First off, I gotta say I hope some of this was spiced up for the big screen, because this movie makes every man in the 1960s look like hot garbage. Straight basura. They disrespected Aretha worse than I did reality trying to fit into my college jeans the other day. They treated her worse than this.
Kenny Wu, my first love.
Bitch, this chicken is cold.
After that, I had one terrible relationship after another.
Bitch, don't nobody want you but me. You ain't shit without me. You without me equals shit. You understand that, you ugly fat bitch?
Forrest Whitaker plays Aretha's love-to-hate father. Every time he's on screen, you're gonna raise an eyebrow at whatever he does. He is that kind of traumatic father that will either have you drinking or on the pole into your adult life. Every actor in Respect is great in the role. Even Marlon Wayans. Yes, that same one, who like a black Thanos erased 200 years of black people's progress with that 50 Shades of Black.
You mean like white people?
What's wrong with
And
that?
they start throwing around all these big SAT words. I like it the black way.
What you not gonna do?
Oh no, what you not gonna do? You are not about to. Oh, don't let me get to clapping, boo.
Oh, hell no.
Luckily, Black Panther did that snap. Good looking out, T'Challa. He's actually pretty great in this movie, playing a 60s version of Future. His toxic portrayal as the classic F-boy had me yelling at the screen, while his weird English, Irish, whatever the hell accent he was trying left me puzzled. I wanted to pull out Siri and see if she could pinpoint where in the universe this man is from, because it's not on Earth. I've never heard that accent on Earth. I don't know what he was doing. Hudson plays her best role to date in Respect. She was acting her butt off like the Oscar committee was right behind the camera. From her innocent portrayal in Aretha's early beginnings to the downfall of the alcoholic diva in her later years had me on an emotional ride. Respect's musical portions feel like half the runtime the way they play Aretha's hits in their entirety. While enjoyable, these songs are mostly for your parents and grandparents. But I'm gonna say I'm definitely gonna Spotify the entire soundtrack though. A lot of the tracks are truly timeless, evoking emotions out of a millennial like me 50 years later. It makes me shook at the thought of sitting next to my grandkids in 40 years watching the 5-hour Cardi B biopic and her struggles with a WAP.
Good God, the box, she want him to slam it all the way up there.
If there's one thing I'm sure of, is that I paid my church dues for the next decade from this movie alone. I heard more "oh gods" and Jesuses in this movie than a room with a pastor smashing a porn star. Religion is a big part of the movie and its characters, but we didn't need to watch an entire live stream of a sermon. Could have fast forward through that a little bit, you know? The movie spends so much time expertly telling Aretha's rise that when it gets to her downfall, you blink and the credits are rolling. That brief third act was real, visceral, and unfortunately too rushed. Overall, besides a long runtime and falling short by cramming 30 years of life into 2 hours, I really enjoyed it. Would I watch this again? Not really, but what I did see was a highly engaging pick on a legend's career. This has some great drama, acting, and some of the realest scripts I've seen in a while. I give it a 3 out of 5 for myself, and a 4 out of 5 for the old heads. This is something you gotta watch with the family, but not your friends. If you invite your young friends to watch this over Suicide Squad, don't be surprised when your next texts are left unread. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and follow the page. Later days.